Good morning. It's Thursday, November 13th, 2025. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Wudang Qigong, and we're also here to talk a little bit about the foundations and philosophy that we want to pay attention to as we practice. These are things that inform this practice as well as pretty much any other practice that you want to engage in. Today and for tomorrow and Saturday, I'm going to talk a little bit about this idea of being quiet and the concept of quieting the mind, quieting the heart. When the heart is tranquil, or when the heart is quiet, the spirit can be tranquil. These concepts, the mind, yi, heart, shin, spirit, shen, are very distinct in the philosophy, in the study, and they are often not translated really well. It doesn't, the concepts don't come into English 100% with a single word translation. I struggled with these concepts when I was translating Wudang Qigong back in the late 90s, that I understood what Professor Liu was saying. I understood the meaning, but I was struggling with how to convey it in English. It's the idea of Shin in Chinese. It means heart. That's how you write it. And it means more than just the Shinzang, the heart organ that we have that keeps us going, that pumps blood. It's more than that. It's a little bit the emotional heart, but not. It's not an emotional. It's not the seat of emotion. We don't want to think about it as this is emotional thing. It's more that sense of being in the middle of who we are, which is, I understand that's a concept, but it's not outside this, outside that. It's a very much centered within our sense of who we are and how we connect to the rest of the world. Yi, mind. This is 不同的意念. 意念 is an idea. Yi is that sense of logical, rational mind that gives us the connections between and gives us a linear way of viewing the world. It also is that holistic concept of visual mind, where we can look at something and not necessarily use words to interpret it. Visual learning is something that we do. That mind, shen, not shin, shen, spirit. That animating sense of how we perform, what we're doing in our performance, that concept of she plays with spirit. There's a good animating force in what we see. That spirit All of those come together, but not unless we know that they exist, to pay attention to them, and that we develop the skill, Qigong practice this morning, to allow them. It's not, it's not something you do. It's something that you open yourself to. The heart is open. The mind is clear. Then we can see clearly. And 10,000 things return to their root. That idea that as we calm down, as we take a step back, as we reflect on what we're doing in our interaction with the rest of the world, the mind is quiet, the heart is calm, and the spirit can be tranquil. That gives us a clarity that we don't have otherwise. If the spirit is not tranquil, if I'm looking around, I'm not, I'm agitated, I'm worried about things, I can't see clearly. I can't. I'm going to be paying attention to whatever it is that is causing me to be worried, that's causing me to be agitated. I'm not going to be tranquil. It's not going to happen. My mind is racing. It's busy. Oh my gosh, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I have to. My mind is not tranquil. My mind is rolling over itself. How can my heart be calm? I can't be calm. I have to do something, right? I have to. Is this all this and with all of that going on, no one can see clearly. We can't. It's humanly impossible because we're engaged with what it is that's going on out here. And the more we do that, the more we step away from the ability to quiet the mind, quiet the heart, so that we can see clearly. All of the noise, it's noise. It's noise. That's it. It's noise. What else is there? Oh, there's something that's not noise. Okay? That clarity is relatively simple to achieve. I'm talking about this morning. First, feet about shoulder width apart. Bend the knees, wiggle the toes, hands at your sides, wiggle the fingers. Big stretch, hands circle to the front, back around to both sides. Up along center line. Reach up, stretch out over the legs. Roll up. And again. Make the circle smooth. Make sure you roll up through the back. Don't lift, roll. Keep the shoulders down and the arms open. Fingertips reach up. And hands return to your sides. This stretch is something that I've done for years. I'm going to keep doing it. It mirrors the large heavenly circle. Big circle. The small heavenly circle, this little circle, goes the other way. They both go the other way. This one, as I circle out, there's also a circle in, so it's connected. The small heavenly circle from the lower Tantien, up the back and down the front. The tiny heavenly circle is in the lower Tantien. Okay. Each of these works together, and in my own practice, this one stretch helps to set me up for all of that. It's I've been doing it for years, and that is part of class today. That idea that as we practice, we develop the skill. It's not an instant, now I know it, now I can do it kind of a thing. In practice, this idea of quieting the mind, quieting the heart, so that the spirit can be tranquil, right? And we're doing some things so that we get this result. Once we have this result, now we can do some more things. That first step, quiet the mind, quiet the heart. As we pay attention to the breath, we're going to first exercise, begin at extreme emptiness. As we pay attention to the breath, pay attention only to the breath. Don't pay attention to anything else. Sometimes I ask you, pay attention to the small heavenly circle, pay attention to this, pay attention to that. This time, don't pay attention to anything other than the breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Focus on that. Focus on opening your whole body. Focus on not doing anything else. Just quiet the mind. Ladies, right hand on the outside. Gentlemen, left hand on the outside. Breathe in. And breathe out. There's only the breath, together with the movement. Nothing else. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Focus on the breath. Don't allow your mind to wander. Don't allow intrusive thoughts. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Hands separate. Breathe out. Press down along both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. This time, we're going to do a full set. Pay attention to this idea of the heart. Pay attention to whether you're feeling calm or not. And let go of anything that does not contribute to being calm. Ladies, your right hand on the outside. Gentlemen, left hand on the outside. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hands separate. Down on both sides. Pull up through the crown of the head. Raise the heels and lower. Stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Stay there and consider what's in front of you. What do you see? Pay attention to it. What do you see? Yeah, let it go. You can examine it later. This process, and you heard it in my voice. My voice got calmer for the second set, didn't it? It did. That was supposed to happen. That was the exercise. If it hadn't, I wouldn't be doing right. And that's another way to gauge what you're doing for yourself. Pay attention to what changes happen. I gave a long explanation of the connections between distinguishing clearly, being able to see the concept of the heart, the concept of mind, yi, shin, shun, spirit, and how these come together in our practice. That's what we did this morning. We started with the mind, quiet the heart. When the heart is quiet, the spirit is tranquil. When the spirit is tranquil, we can see clearly. At the end of the exercise, we look. I ask people to stand there. Just stand there and look. Just don't move. Pay attention to what you see, what you perceive. And then stop and let it go. Return to normal. And note the changes. That process is a big part of what we want to cultivate in Qigong practice. That development. Once we get to where the mind is quiet, the heart is calm, the spirit can be tranquil. 10,000 things return to their root. We can see clearly. And 10,000 things return to their root. As I develop that root, I don't know if you could see that, I also develop a number of other things. That is part of the goal in practice. And I will continue this conversation a little bit more. We're going to repeat it a little bit more in depth tomorrow and Saturday. This idea of how we connect one with the other and then how we use it in our practice. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Bye.